Okay, so I guess the very first thing that I should show here is the quickest way to get started with Nexus. So, without further ado, right at the very top, well, almost right at the very top, you'll see these inputs, and you got to select a signal. So you'll go down here and you'll select a signal from any other indicator on your chart. And as you can see, I've already got this one selected for a bullish and this one's selected for a bearish. And once you've got those selected and the signals are, well, real signals, you just say, yes, I want to use those. And I'm going to check them both because I'm going both long and short. And give it a little second to catch up because it does take a little while because it's got an enormous amount of computation to do. And it will eventually come up and show you basically what your strategy has given. Now, as you'll notice, we haven't actually done any exits, right? That's because Nexus defaults to just giving you a stop or initial stop and a take profit point. And you can turn that off and control everything directly from all these inputs. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. There's your initial stop, which you can also calculate your risk from. There's your various forms of exits. And you can even stop things from happening. Like this is a stop entry and this is a stop exit. So you can say, well, even if I get an entry signal, if this is true, then it'll prevent that entry and the same for the stop. So you got quite a lot of controls here. And then we have components that we can feed into this between your indicators and this that will give you even more control, actually fantastic control. So just to show you where the exits are being generated or what's generating the exits, we're going to go down here to the exit section, which I went a little bit far. And here are all your exits. So every major section has like this setup above it. So this is clearly your exit section. And there's some basics on the visuals. Here's an ATR. You can see it's checked by default. So your ATR is being used to generate, in this case, a risk point, which is also your initial stop. And you can see it's automatically set up a take profit. And that's pretty much it. That's that's all the things that are being active at the moment. And just to show you what's going on the screen here, if you want to see want to know what all these are about, your green line, that one's connected. Let's take one that's not connected. In other words, there's not back-to-back trades. So let's take something like this. I'll blow this up a little bit and we'll explain what's going on here with this one. So the green is your profit point. The purple, violet, mauve, whatever it is, that's your stop loss. That's what the ATR set. And the orange is your entry point. So you can see where things get. And clearly this one was a loser because it hit at the initial stop. And this red arrow, it's red because it was a loss, not because it's going short or long, obviously, because normally long is green, not red. And it's green if it's a profit. So as you can see, this one is clearly a short because it's green going down. So those are your four lines, and it can get more complicated than this. However, I'm going to stop right here because this is a quickie getting started guide, and I think that's enough.